Hi guys, we're going to play a really fun game, and this would be the game that I would start off with all my training with, either a puppy or a dog if you're coming back to training with a slightly older dog. I would start this one because it gives the foundation for all your other training areas. It's called a check-in, so it's where the dog gives you eye contact and looks at you for direction and just engagement, and you just start building up a really good bond with the dog because you're making yourself the most valuable thing for that dog. Now, what we want to do when we're first starting any exercises is start in the most boring environment possible, least distracting environment for the dog. So in here, just in the lounge, very comfortable for Millie, she knows the environment, we're just going to start playing the game. Now, this is Millie, and she does know this game. We've done this a lot as a puppy, so she gives really good eye contact and engagement with me. So I'm going to kind of play the game as if she is a first-time dog with this. And what we want to look at doing is marking any eye contact towards my direction. So to start with, if you have a dog that hasn't played this game, even in the lounge, you probably won't get initially that engagement. So we're going to kind of tempt them a little bit, make sure you've got your treats on you. You can just be sitting, but anytime they look towards you, you're going to click, or you're going to either click with a clicker, or you're going to say yes, or whatever word you choose to use to mark that particular behaviour. And you want to do it as soon as they offer a general direction towards you. So with Millie at the moment, because she really does know eye contact very well, I'm going to kind of get her a little bit beyond that to a phase 2, and I actually have to cause a distraction, so I kind of use a lower value piece of treat to throw away to get her to go away from me, and then the moment she comes back and offers me that eye contact, then I would start engaging. So that's kind of a little bit of level 2, just to sort of get them away from you to get that eye contact back at you. But we're going to start playing the game. So if initially you're with your dog and they, as I say, not giving you any eye contact at all, you could cheat a little bit if you want and take a piece of treat, show them you've got it and put it up towards your nose, get them to look up towards you and then say yes and click and treat. Alternatively, you could shape the behaviour. So any look your general direction to start with, you could click or say yes, and then the minute they start giving you a little bit more solid look towards your eyes, then you can obviously click and reward it and give them a little bit higher value reward every time it comes closer towards your eye. So the only criteria we're looking for is eye contact. We're not looking to ask the dog to do any behaviours, to sit, stand down, any of those. If they offer it, that's up to them, but we're not looking for it. All we're looking for is eye contact. So we're going to start playing the game. Good girl. So as I say, Minnie's really good. She will give me eye contact. So I'm just going to throw her out with a little piece of kibble. So get her to go away from me. And then when she comes back and gives me eye contact, yes, good girl. I'm going to give a little bit of higher value. So there's a little bit of ham here now, just to sort of make it a little bit more yummy to come to me. So again, making myself higher value and banking up a really good memory of actually coming back to me and offering me eye contact is the best decision for her to give, the best consequence for her. So, yes, good girl, well done. So I can either give her the treat or I can drop it on the floor. There isn't really a difference between it. It's entirely up to you how you want to work. Yes, good girl, well done. And then again, just to get her to go away, so to reset her up. So once your dog starts playing this game and they really start understanding that it's looking at you, giving you eye contact that you're looking for, then you can start giving the distraction and throwing them away. Okay. I'm going to get her to go away again because I was talking, I didn't set her up very well there. So make sure you set your dogs up for success and yourselves up for success. So set her up again. Yes, good girl, you good girl. Oh, she's my good girl. Also great exercise for them, both mentally and physically, because they're having to do a little bit of running, but they're also having to think, and that's what we want from them. She's, yes, good girl. Well done. And the other nice thing about this is once they start offering 100%, it's like any of the exercises that we do, once the dog starts offering it 100%, yes, you can start naming it. But in my kind of rule of thumb book, I wouldn't name anything until the dog's offering it 100%, because you do run the risk of poisoning your word. So I'm just going to throw her out a little bit, and then we'll start adding in a cue word, so to get her to understand. Watch. Yes, good girl. So for me, I just say watch, and then I know obviously she's looking up at me. But if your dog's really struggling, don't feel, worried about taking a piece of treat and just holding it to your nose. Watch. Yeah, good girl. And then just giving them that little bit of help, or just shaping, as I say, any movement, eye movement towards your eyes. Okay? So waiting, watch. Yes, good girl. And there we go, that's the watch exercise. So I'll just finish her off on a nice little amount of food on the floor there, just to tell her she's done a really good job on that last one. And there's a really good game for you to play. Go and have some fun with your dog.